This is a perfect illustration of entitlement. What is that? Weaponizing victim status and the I'm a woman, please believe me. And if you don't believe me, you're a piece of shit. I'm not going to give you any evidence. You just have to believe what I say. I'm coming from a man. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Let's see. This is your body positivity TikToker, J-Bay or whatever. I don't even care. I don't care what its name is. I just know this is the attitude and type of discourse you're gonna have with these people. Let's go.
Well, my birth name is Jalen, IGR.
Okay.
Born on.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've filed many reports. Well, I've been trying to file many reports.
Okay.
Actually, what started here when they hired a fake actor.
Okay.
That was really cool to come in and stuff. But I could.
Hired a fake actor. Hired a fake. Now, this is just she said 2 sentences, and already it's. Hold on. What? This has started before when they had hired. So when did they hire a previous actor? In the previous. What? Oh, that's hilarious. So you know it's gonna be a poppin' video.
Tell you all about it down at the police department if you want. I don't know. I thought I was being called here because I thought I was having a mental health crisis because they made me seem that way.
Okay.
But they know what they're doing, and unfortunately, these paid actors are now involved. I've tried to let them know that they should have left, but
Okay, so
they
what's going on
decided to
today,
stay.
Jalen?
I called the FBI.
Okay, so she seems a bit.
This is Barrington. This is one of my favorite, like pop culture channels. Give him a follow. Fucking hilarious, dude.
How do I say this
I'm
diplomatically?
not going to take his
Bonkers! There's
whole
paid
video,
actors for
so
some reason. She's filed 7.
we're gonna
And then
bust
it
through
was,
it.
something, you know what's up. They've left me naked though like this. I literally thought I was coming to get help, and I thought maybe God really did bring me here.
So the staff at the.
Yo. Okay. So I'm gonna come off really ignorant right now. And this is the ignorant atheism that runs through my core. But if you look like that, and you are on your TikToks and your YouTubes, and your what's the best way I could say this without getting flagged or banned? If you live a horrible lifestyle, but are so gung-ho that it's the right way, through everything, through health scares, through society saying, hey, this is probably not the best way to go about it, and you're saying steadfast in your beliefs, fuck that, I'm right, I know. Okay. It's actually funny now that I'm saying this out loud. It does go with the religious, because that's the way a religious person would act. So there's levels to this, but I would not have expected her to say, but God brought me here. That's fucking hilarious. That's probably the funniest line of this whole thing. Hilarious. Alright, my man Barrington. Give me a second, buddy. I know you're gonna go ham. There we go.
I'll go to Dad's house and let me talk to Dad. Cause,
Yeah, I can give Dad a call so he can come swing by and pick you up. Okay.
I guess let's see if he's legit,
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll give your dad a call real quick, okay? Give me a second.
Yeah.
So they go and call the.
Yeah, fuck it. Let him explain.
The dad goes, listen, I'm not putting up with her shit. She's cray. And they come back and say, listen, you gotta leave. You gotta leave the property. Your dad doesn't want to come and get you, and you're not welcome here. And that's where, oh my God, that's where shit starts to go crazy. She starts to call around to like R-word crisis centers. Look, you'll see it. I'm gonna try not to interrupt like too much, but I've cut this down to like the most significant bits.
And we
I guess.
appreciate
They don't want you here,
Yeah.
and your dad is not willing to come help you because you
Yeah.
burned that bridge.
I know.
So what are you going to do?
I got a whole packet of information from SARC when they were doing my kit today.
Well, Sark's not available at this
I know,
time, so what are you
I
going to
can go to
do?
one of the shelters that they listed. I just need a phone because I don't know where mine is. I could tell you everything at the police station.
Well, that report's already been taken, so we don't need to rehash
Oh,
that
okay.
again.
Then yeah, can you guys help me get my stuff? This is how they left me though, and I literally cannot.
So she's saying she can't walk. They've left me naked. What?
That's fucking hilarious. You hear the attitude. You hear the tone. The dismissive. Well, your father, you burned the bridge. Yeah, I know. Okay, so what do you want to do? Now, if this was a man, and he came in, and you mirrored this, they would not be like, well, you should probably get out of here now. You would be arrested. You would be arrested, especially if there's sexual assault talk. If there's SA talk, it's a wrap. Like, as a dude, you're going first. And I'll be honest, I sort of agree with that. Because if you are dangerous, you should be off the street. However, biggest caveat is, women know that. Women know that good guys do not want bad guys on the street. We don't. I don't let my wife go shopping alone sometimes. If I know where she's going and I'm not really thrilled with the area, I'm going. That's just the way it is. So, different strokes for different folks. However, you're about to see the unhingedness get popping.
I'm gonna chill out right here.
Where's my trespass paperwork this time, Ramos?
Culturally is working.
Good. Make sure I get it in hand and copy before you guys escort me off the property.
Yeah.
I'll be chilling here until you can.
So they get her trespass notice. She's on the phone to the cops, I think. She's trying to accuse them of something dodgy, like, I've got to talk to you about these cops here. And this is where shit starts to get really heated. She ends up tearing up the trespass notice. They drag her out. She goes, listen, I can't walk. What am I going to do? They could not give a fuck. They go, you can walk. And by the way, the wheelchair belongs to the fucking hospital, so you're not taking the wheelchair either.
Yes.
You got to fuck off. You got to walk down the street. We don't care where you go.
Yeah, see, the phone's not working for me. You want to try it again? Here, I'll have you push the buttons. Ready?
No, you're an adult. You can push them by yourself.
I can't. It's not working when I do it.
Seemed to work fine for the nurse and seemed fine if you do that.
Yo, look at those rolls. Hold on. I'm gonna go back just a smidgy, poo. Look at them rolls. Ugh. Alright, so I'll be honest, I can't take content like this. I hate watching content like this. I get embarrassed for people. So much so that I have like a visceral emotional reaction of when people have no self-awareness at all and don't realize how deep they're digging their own grave. It's absolutely disgusting. And I can't personally watch it. So, I'm not going to. We're going to go ahead and skip up. Let's go to the outside where things inevitably get worse.
I'll help remove you from the chair, and then you can decide if you want to
me
sit
to
on the
jail.
sidewalk. No, we're not taking you to jail.
I'm going to jail. I just ripped up your 99-year.
That doesn't.
That bitch just said, take me to jail. Why do you think she wants to go to jail? Do you think it's because she's a fat piece of shit and she thinks medical will be able to take care of it and then she'll be a martyr for her social media? Goddamn right, I'm not taking you to jail. Fuck off.
Doesn't matter. You don't have to keep
Hey,
that paperwork.
wherever you take me.
Sure.
Help! Help! Ramos knows what he did! KPD, hands up, don't shoot! I'm naked and they fucking robbed me! Trio Southbridge is trying to save me!
So now she's... So now...
That, like, you saw me put my hand... That I didn't mean to do that. That's just how I react when people get like that. I can't do reaction channels. Y'all motherfuckers are not going to be able to watch the whole video because I can't. I just can't do it. It's... The cringe is too much. Wow.
Can't walk.
Ramos! 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 Ramos!
Well, now it's disorderly conduct. But right now, if she continues to go, they're going to give a reason to be arrested. That's how fucking dumb people are. They don't realize, at this very point right now, she can, well, most people could walk away. She's not going to.
KPD! KPD! All those police watching me! Where are you guys taking me?
Taking you.
Where are you guys taking me?
I'll tell you guys.
Walk.
There it is. That's it. I will fucking kill you guys. Saying that to a policeman is a threat. Instant jail time. Or at least instant arrest. At least. So yeah, you goal accomplished, bitch. You're going to jail.
Yeah, because I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. You know what you're trying to do.
I know what you're trying to do.
Take of ours. Take of ours.
Sure.
All those reports in the file. Oh yeah, take me to jail.
Yo, how big do you think them handcuffs gotta be? Like, hold on. Hands behind your back. Yes, sir. You see? See, I can do this. What? Come on, son. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
Hell yeah.
Ah,
Hell
double
yeah.
cuffing it. How many?
Hell yeah.
One,
Now, it
two.
turns out these coppers had to call in multiple units of backup. Not for the manpower, but for the extra... But for the extra handcuffs. I don't know, I'm just making that up, but it could have happened.
It did fucking happen. There's 3 pairs of handcuffs now, and I guarantee you they reach for a 4th. That is insane. So, she obviously goes to jail, and it's hilarious, and this is the greatest, up to this point, the greatest video showing that fat activist, it's a oxymoron. It should not be a thing. Okay, I am a former drug addict. Hello. I would never say go do a bunch of heroin. It'll be good for you. You're perfect just the way you are. When you wake up and you smack the vein a few times, you're just fine. No, I would be an animal. I would be a demon to say that. I would say, I get it, but here's what we got to do to work on that, my man, or my woman, whatever. Not, hey, you're 300 pounds overweight, but you're perfect and beautiful, might I add, and stunning and brave. No, that's insane. We need to stop this as a society, and we are, by the way. We are. You know what I'll do? I will make my point real quick. Let's just go... Fat. Okay. Let's see what comes up. Oh, okay. Never mind. Too many keywords. So we'll go. Is it still okay to be fat? Let's see what comes up. Is fat being a choice? My response. It's not okay to be fat. Best fat to lose. Fat people are allowed to eat without feeling guilty. Fat acceptance. In this little thumbnail preview, they're wearing oxygen, smashing on a cheeseburger. Alright? How Japan escaped obesity while America got fat. Drama, whatever. Burning fat. So I guess this is a point here. We found one that was like, hey, I'm cool with being fat, get off my dick. But all the rest of them are like, being fat's not good, here's how you can stop being fat. Right? I will again say, when I was taking 10, 20 milligram oxys a day, you know, and I was eating a few Xanax and smoking a bunch of weed, and I was living a horrible life. Now I'm 4 years in recovery. That doesn't mean I'm perfect. That's basically my diet. Me on recovery is me on a diet. So, me at my worst, when I went into recovery, I was your 500-pound guy. Now, I'm down to about 300. You get the metaphor? Right? Now, physically, I'm about 160. But metaphorically, I'm still 300 pounds. And I still have some weight to lose. So, on that note, I think we all understand each other. Anybody who is watching me, you know, we think the same, or we have a lot of the same views, and this is just never going to be okay. Never, and I'm glad it's coming to an end. And there's so many good videos proving that it's coming to an end. And we're going to do more. We're going to do more about the bad habits that were socially acceptable a year ago that are no longer socially acceptable, and I'm here for it. Have a good day, guys.